Let's talk about one of the weirdest pairings in American culture, Thanksgiving and Black Friday. I mean, it's some serious cultural whiplash, going from one to the other, and it really makes you wonder.
Right? How on earth did a holiday all about gratitude and family become the official kickoff for the biggest shopping day of the year? Think about it. One day is all about being thankful for what you have, and the very next is about going out to get all the stuff you want. It's a really strange duo, so let's unpack it.
Okay, so to really get the clash, we have to start at the beginning. We need to understand the heart and soul of the first holiday in this pair, Thanksgiving itself.
At its core, Thanksgiving is a pretty simple and beautiful idea. It's a national holiday set aside for just one purpose: to stop, take a breath, and just give thanks. Thanks for the harvest, for whatever good things happen that year, and for the people around you. The whole day is built on family, food, and feeling grateful.
Now, this tradition goes way, way back. The story usually kicks off in 1621 with that famous feast between the Pilgrims and Native Americans. But it wasn't actually an official holiday until 1863. In the middle of the Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln made it a national thing. And today, we all know it as the fourth Thursday in November.
So what does that look like in the modern day? Well, it's really built around a few key traditions. You've got the giant family meal, and let's be honest, there's almost always a turkey at the center of the table. Millions of people are tuning in to watch these huge, spectacular parades on TV. And for a ton of families, it's just not Thanksgiving without a little American football. It's all about comfort, tradition.
But then, that cozy, calm Thursday feeling just evaporates, and it's replaced by the absolute chaos of Friday. So how in the world did this monster of a shopping day, Black Friday, crash the Thanksgiving party? Let's get into it.
So here's the thing you have to remember. This connection isn't totally out of the blue. For decades, the day after Thanksgiving has kind of been the unofficial starting gun for the Christmas shopping season. I mean, it makes sense, right? A lot of people have the day off work, they're feeling festive, and it's a natural time to start thinking about gifts. Now, the story behind the name Black Friday is fascinating, and it's probably not what you think. It wasn't some clever marketing slogan. Back in the 1950s, police in Philadelphia actually coined the term to describe the absolute nightmare of traffic jams and crowds from all the shoppers flooding into the city. It was a negative thing. The media started using it that way too. It wasn't until the 1980s that retailers pulled off a brilliant move. They flipped the script and rebranded it as the day their profits went from in the red, meaning a loss, to in the black, meaning a profit. Pretty genius, right? All right, so now we have our two main characters on the stage, a day of genuine thanks and a day of insane deals. Let's put them right next to each other and see what happens when that holiday spirit smashes into mass consumption.
I mean, you really can't get more different than this. On Thursday, your focus is inward. It's on family, on gratitude. The pace of the day is calm, it's reflective. The whole value is about connection. And then, boom, Friday hits. The focus becomes totally external. It's all about discounts and stuff. The pace goes from 0 to 100. It's frenetic and competitive. And the core value? It shifts completely to consumption.
And how much consumption are we talking about? Well, get this. In just the last few years, online shoppers in the US spent over $9 billion on Black Friday alone. And that doesn't even count all the people who are actually in the stores. It's basically an economic hurricane packed into 24 hours.
This quote just nails it perfectly. From the family table to the checkout counter in less than 24 hours. That's the pivot. It's an unbelievably quick switch from thinking about what you're thankful for to hunting down the best bargain. The culture literally shifts overnight. So after all that, what are we supposed to make of this? We've got these two super powerful, totally opposite ideas battling for control of the same weekend. So where does that leave us? Well, at the end of the day, this strange duo is more than just a weird quirk on the calendar. It's actually a perfect snapshot of a huge tension in our modern world, that constant push and pull between holding on to tradition and the unstoppable force of commerce. They don't just exist next to each other, they're completely tangled up.
Which brings us to the final question, and it's one I'll leave with you. When you look at the whole weekend, from the quiet family dinner all the way to the mad dash for deals, which one of those forces do you think really defines it more? Is it the gratitude, or is it the discount? Something to think about.